I said I was done talking about The Flash's box office, but there was many of you that requested me to talk about its third weekend. Just what went wrong, and also what in the world happened to Indiana Jones. So let's get to it. Okay, before we get to it, let me just quickly say, before I get to it, yes, I saw Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yes, I thought it was good. No, I don't think it's worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I would give it like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10 if I had to score it. And it has probably what I would consider the wildest third act in an indie film yet. Yes, it even tops the whole alien thing from the last film, believe it or not. But in my opinion, in a good way. Now that we're, well, past that, let's talk about what happened this weekend at the box office. Third weekend, just how did The Flash do? Well, it made only $5 million. So what exactly does this mean? Well, it's nothing good. That's really the takeaway here. It's literally seeing so many drops and making so much less than people anticipated that it actually ended the weekend in 8th place. The Little Mermaid, Transformers, No Hard Feeling, Elemental, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse were all ahead of it. And of course, Indiana Jones, the brand new release, ended up, well, obviously number one, with a 60 million take for the 3 days. So it is below expectations. Indiana Jones is underperforming, which isn't all that surprising. I don't know who was asking for another Indiana Jones film. Again, I'm glad I got it, but I just don't see it. And also a giant overstuffed market probably didn't help as we continue to get blockbuster after blockbuster. So it will be interesting to see just what happens by the time the 5-day weekend is over, because that's what we're considering it, because the 4th of July is on the 4th of July. So technically you got to count Mondays. It's a 5-day weekend. It is what it is. We'll talk about this maybe if something crazy happens, but honestly the story here is that it's really the Flash's failure. This film is going to go down in history being one of the biggest blunders of any studio ever. And that, that is going to have to paint some sort of interesting picture over at WB in terms of what do they do next and how do they respond. And I think that's the more interesting story here.